I mean, I can understand waiting in line for hours, waiting in line for just a long line of people getting their reserve, but to camp out for 3 days in front of Walmart to get your game or system or whatever, is there anything worth camping out for? That's so stupid.
No, there's not. Well, I mean,
I'm sure you camped. No, I'm sure you camped for Shadowgate 64, didn't you, Ron?
Well, I did, but that's a different story. No.
there are some electronics out there that really aren't worth camping out for because there's things like the iPhone and things like that you get it right away and then it has problems. And then you're like, why didn't I wait? I waited all this time. Now I got something's got problems.
Yeah, and can you imagine people, I don't think this has happened but until like months or years later, but can you imagine camping out for 3 days for your 360, take it home, and all of a sudden the red ring of death? That's what you get for camping out.
I mean, must be seriously, like the unluckiest bastard ever.
I mean, that's just me. I mean, if you're listening, you're like, screw you, I camped out. Well, hey, I'm sorry. I'm not saying you're a stupid person for doing that, but I just think what you're doing was just a little extreme and kind of stupid to camp out for a system or a game. I wouldn't do that. I don't care if I had a tent and a bonfire or whatever and all that crap. I'm not camping out for anything.
Right.
And I am saying you're stupid for doing that.
I mean, well, that's Baer. Baer has
no
mercy, no remorse for people that do.
These expressions do not reflect those of the TheST2K or its members.
Yeah.
I think we should run that disclaimer every time we do any kind of podcast or video.
We're just going to make you do all the disclaimers from now on, Baer.
Yeah. In your voice. But the following is
Yeah.
All right. The next LP. The next LP we did, one of the most awesome games of all time, Streets of Rage 2.
Woohoo!
Sucked because it didn't have me, I don't think.
I don't know. I know Charlie was in it. Jman definitely. Yeah. I think Jman's in all of them.
Damn near.
But yeah, Streets of Rage 2. Someone with a one-time appearance named Codename Gamma. Haven't talked to him since. I think it's Charlie's friend. Hey, what's his name? Blackgate Studios. Icon Buster's friend was in one.
Yeah.
I think he was in the last part of it. Yeah, that was a very fun LP because that game was just so awesome. One of the subtitles of the game was Streets of Roid Rage, Streets of ECW. I thought that was cool. And Dom441 made the cover box for the Let's Discuss video where it said Streets of ECW. So that was pretty cool.
And we also did that on my channel. Shameless plug.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That was like before the TheST2K channel, as a matter of fact, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. Around that time.
Another subtitle, Part 4, I ran out of ideas, so I put Streets of Rage 2 again. Part 5 was Streets of Primal Rage. Get it? And so, yeah, the next LP after that was Super Metroid.
Death Fan's debut.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that was Death Fan's debut.
Go Death Fan.
Now, that's the game that I beat without ECW mode, because that game is easy to me. That game
is Metroid, the original.
A lot easier to me than the regular Metroid. Regular Metroid just, man, pwn to me, so I had to come back with ECW mode to beat that game.
FCEU 100 mode.
Yeah. Super Metroid. That game was awesome. That's my favorite Metroid game. Actually, the only Metroid games I really cared about was Metroid and Super Metroid. And so yeah, Super Metroid, to say the least, is ECW. So that was a fun LP to do. Who else was in that one?
Me. Big surprise.
Okay. No. Well,
no,
actually,
Jman in an episode?
No.
Actually,
I never would have fucking guessed.
Going back to regular Metroid real quick, I remember part 6, I think, where Jeff was like, yeah, you know what? My mom had Nintendo back then. And Wiiguy, I don't think he was trying to be funny. He was like, oh, cool. I want to meet your mom. And Jeff goes, okay. Like, what? Yeah. Sounds cool. She plays games. Cool.
Yeah, how many adults like that or whatever play games and stuff like that? I don't know. Yeah. I was being lousy. I think I was drunk, too.
You know, I straight up want to meet your mom. Want to meet your mom.
She's doing the laundry. Doing the laundry.
All right, and... All right,
my car's not starting up.
Yeah. Video Game Memories Podcast Part 2
yes.
was up next. That was 2 days before my birthday. This featured Ronmower, Jman, and Baer. as we gather around as in the description box for the trailer. As they all gather around the campfire with some hot cocoa and share the warm, fuzzy video game memories.
Also,
that really happened too. We really did start a bonfire. No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of birthdays, we had Wiiguy's birthday in one of the Super Metroid videos.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet 16.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're right. That was my birthday during Super Metroid. That was awesome. ECW.
Yeah, Super Metroid, one of the best LPs we've done on the channel. Let's see, the next LP was... Well, hold on, it's taking me a while. Scroll up here, because I started uploading the old TheST2K shows, too, from 2007. Well, here's one. Let's play Super Random Off-Topic Commentary, Part 15, which is Super Metroid Part 15. I think that was Ronmower, Jman, Wiiguy, and...
Deathman?
And Charlie and Jeff.
Oh, yeah, that
You are
because
aware
there's so
that
many people.
You are aware, Ron, that you are Ronmower, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just reading the description.
Ronmower, and that guy is
Shut
awesome.
And so I don't remember exactly what we said. I have to go back and watch it, but I do remember this being like so freaking random and off topic, which is why I named it that.
And then Jeff fell asleep.
Yeah, probably did. So yeah, and the next
I'm the
LP,
new Jeff now, baby.
Hey, yeah, took Jeff's spot. And let's see here. As I keep scrolling up, we got old school stuff here. The old TheST2K shows from November 07 and all that stuff. Yeah, check those out. Oh, here's one. Let's play Super PMS Droid, Part 20. In the description, it says, the power of PMS. Ronmower, crackhead commentators featuring Jman, 3DO Guy 309, and that's it.
3DO guy. Oh, yeah, because Jimmy was making fun of my name. PS3 guy and all that.
Yep. You wise guy.
David Wise guy.
Yeah. I want to be the Wiiguy. I want to be the wise guy, 309.
Woohoo.
The next LP, a classic NES game, Castlevania, featuring, as requested by Dom441, featuring me, Detfan, Wiiguy, and yeah, I think that's it. Now, in part 2, I think Charlie's stepson, Graham, made his debut and pwned Jeff. Because Charlie whispered in his ear saying, say, you know what, Jeff? You know what, Jeff? You know what, Graham?
You know what? I don't know.
It's all very stupid.
And
was that in part 2?
Yeah, part 2.
Just because I
you were
got
in part
pwned.
2.
I got pwned in the commentary because my internet got shut off.
Yeah, you were in part 2.
I got pwned.
Yeah. So let's see here.
Drop in the call. Okay.
Now the next LP, the next LP after Castlevania, which originally started in December, was Donkey Kong Country.
Woohoo!
6 months.
It's funny because like Castlevania's an old LP, and then I looked. The next one is Donkey Kong. That's right, because it took 6 months to do it. But regardless, that was an awesome LP. And Rich is one and only first and only time being on the channel. He was in that. He was in part 1 with me, J-Man, and Charlie.
Yep.
So yeah, that was pretty good. The whole LP was pretty fun. As Wiiguy would say, Donkey Kong Country.
Now, since I took 6 months to do that whole thing, I'd like to take about 2 minutes to talk about that here real quick. Okay, first of all, when that LP started, that first video, I did not like it. Because, like, half of it was, like, Rich and Charlie talking, me and Ronnie, we didn't know what to say. We were just like, we don't want to talk about raping monkeys or whatever the hell they were talking about.
Yeah, Rich is talking about that.
So
okay.
That LP had a bad start to begin with. That's still no excuse, but that LP is cultured. That LP has been through more times than Forrest Gump.
What do you mean by that? Been done on YouTube a lot?
No, it's just the LP itself. It's been through many of the times of the TheST2K. Hell, it
Oh,
lasted
okay.
half of the time that the ST2K's been here. It's been through
Yeah.
Halloween. It's been through all the holidays, New Year's Eve, New
Yeah.
Year's Day.
You said starting in
Everything.
December.
Let's drag it out as long as
I
possible.
know, I should have made it longer to include 4th of July. It's culture. That makes it wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just making excuses, but yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely towards the end when I quit losing footage and all that.
Now, sadly, or gratefully, however you want to describe it, depending on what you think about the person, that was Charlie's last LP on the TheST2K channel.
Was that the last?
Right.
Yeah, that was his last. That's that part one of Donkey Kong Country. That happened December 12th, and that was around the time we, had the little falling out of the podcast, which is the next podcast that was done, the 2009 one, with all the music in it. So that was Charlie's last LP, was Donkey Kong Country.